Fortnite revealed the Season 4 Battle Pass in teaser form across social media, alongside data miners finding at the same time from coding being updated, we're going to be seeing a new map sooner than we thought. And despite Fortnite going crazy with the teaser images, let's just say there's a whole lot more we need to break down floating right now across social media that they've been releasing, so it's vital today you stick around until the end of the video. As you just witnessed, also a mirror gets smashed, which means 7 years bad luck. If you don't, I wouldn't risk it. However, very quickly before we dive into it all, one favour I ask of you guys, considering it takes 2 seconds and is 100% free to do, is enter my creator code FM1 3 digits inside the Fortnite item shop. You guys already know this not only puts a giant smile on my face, but cheers up my pug Gus too, who's been kinda sad about the fact he knows that 70% of all eyes watching right now are not subscribed. With that said, hit the big red button right now as we're on our final push to 2.5 million or 2.5 million subscribers, and after all, it only benefits you as I do give different subscribers every single day, which of course soon is going to be hundreds of Chapter 3 Season 4 Battle Passes. So if you ever want to receive something, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and let me know what you'd like to receive, so perhaps you could be gifted like this on screen in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see in the next video. But with that said, now enough messing around, let's dive into everything Fortnite leaked about Season 4, so make sure of course you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Not, I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Okay, so first and foremost, real quick, we need to confirm when the downtime's going to be occurring for Chapter 3 Season 4. As you guys already know, it states in the Battle Pass this season ends on September 17th, but from taking a look at the final checklist article that Fortnite have published on their official website, as you can see right here, before the music stops, be sure to check everything off your to-do list so you're ready for what's next on September 18th, 2022, with downtime expected to start at approximately 2 AM Eastern Time, which of course the next season, Chapter 3 Season 4, releases on September 18th, 2022, but on the 17th too, before we go into downtime, don't forget we have some exciting news and a reveal from Cypher PK himself about his official icon skin and our first look at the complete set. Moving on to our second point, speaking of the first initial teasers that did pour out for Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4, revealing the theme or name of next season to be called Paradise and the official artwork asset logo for it. Specifically taking a look at the second of 3, as you can see, this guy seems to have a cereal called Llama O's, which actually got sent out to content creators, and not only that, Fortnite's official Twitter have now obviously put emphasis on this particular teaser, considering not only have they posted it to Twitter, but as you can see, people on Twitter have started recording Times Square in New York, where Epic Games have, yes, a real-life billboard teaser of these Llama O's being manufactured for Fortnite Paradise, the upcoming season, Chapter 3 Season 4. Of course, with a large emphasis on Chrome that we've known about since Nintendo initially leaked this teaser early, showing the Paradigm, the new suit form, and obviously syncing into a load of Chrome. Moving on to our third point, some other teasers, a thread of words that Fortnite have kinda disguised the word Chrome in secretly, came out yesterday. As you can see, the initial tweet states it consumes everything. Fortnite then followed up by saying free them, but watch out, and then you might be next. As you can see, there's random capitalized letters within these sentences in places they shouldn't be, literally. And of course, if we combine them all together, it spells out the word Chrome. And speaking of Twitter, despite the fact you should follow me over there, considering I'm giving away a ton of battle passes now on the lead up and with the start of Chapter 3 Season 4, and despite the teasers for next season, of course, there's useful reminders such as the following: the end of Chapter 3 Season 3 is just around the corner. Don't forget to unlock all remaining battle pass rewards, collect and complete your snap styles, solve the puzzle to unlock Indiana Jones, and then let the good vibes roll while we can. One thing I will say about the vibes rolling until the end of this season is it would have been perfect to end off on a concert for version 21.5, as people speculated would have been the reason for this update. But of course, if it wasn't already obvious, with us being less than 72 hours away from the release of Chapter 3 Season 4 or going into downtime, there will not only not be a concert live event, but any live event this season. Moving on, but speaking of Twitter, to do with Fortnite, the TheCCO, Donald Mustard of Epic Games, of course, if you don't already know who this person is, every single season or the lead up to things, he teases things way in advance. As you can see, what's being teased right now is in the location of his bio being Chrome, obviously complementing, well, everything to do with Chrome being teased that we've already seen, and also something even more interesting as his banner. As you can see, it seems to be some sort of grey sand, or like the bottom of the sea floor, with it being kind of a darker colour version of sand. As of right now, we don't exactly know what that means, but I'm interested to know your speculation and theory down below in the comments. As for the teasers, like the one we saw for Paradigm initially sinking into this, now what we know as not goo but Chrome, what's even further confirmed that the Paradigm will not only be a Season 4 Chapter 3 Battle Pass skin, but that all of these others that FireMonkey has compiled in a tweet, as you can see there's 4 total now. The Epic Games Store teased the Emo Meowscles, the PlayStation Spider-Gwen, Nintendo Remix Paradigm, and then Xbox a Chrome hand, with inside leaks supporting the fact that we're going to be seeing this version of Meowscles off the Fortnite surveys upcoming as the Emo Meowscles, which is confirmed kind of by this hand, and definitely this Spider-Gwen hand obviously confirmed by the inside leaks to be an upcoming Battle Pass skin, meaning all of these are going to be Battle Pass Pass skins for Chapter 3 Season 4, basically. And with us knowing, yes, this is the hand of the new paradigm, you know, the one we saw in the Collision Live event, voiced by Brie Larson, that only then leaves this one Chrome hand until we get revealed to any more teasers, potentially, if we do at all. And Firemonkey followed up to the initial tweet of the 4 teasers by saying, I have no clue who the Chrome hand skin is. However, someone on my Discord server pointed out it might be this skin concept from the surveys, as obviously it matches up with having a Chrome hand. We know as well Fortnite are taking so many of these skins on surveys previously and putting them into battle passes. For instance, what released before with Evie and also Malik on, right next to Malik 2 being the Bloom Watcher that we saw at the end of the Chapter 3 Season 3 trailer, so perhaps we see this as another character. If this is the case, that obviously leaves us with a total of 5 battle pass skins that we know of currently anyways, and as you guys may or may not know, there's 8 in total that we see between level 1 and 100. On the 10-page system that Epic Games are actually going with once again, instead of any of these battle pass scenes that we saw either in Chapter 2, Season 2, Season 3 or Season 4, which I really want back. And of course, despite the skins we've discussed so far being involved in both trailers, the cinematic and battle pass trailer, being new characters introduced onto the Fortnite island, before we reveal the final potential battle pass skin being Jenner and our first look toward him or how he's going to be integrated into the storyline going forward transitioning into Season 4, I just have to say first and foremost, something tells me that Jenner is going to be introduced into this battle pass to even end off the chapter. Yes, you heard it right. The reason for this being is because G-Matrix Games managed to find in the coding that Epic might be working on a new map for the next season after Chapter 3 Season 4, what he's named as Chapter 3 Season 5. He also states Epic has been updating the future seasons Epic Games launch options for testing, and they included these. Originally it was just Test Map, now Test Map has been changed to Artemis, and a new map is the Main. The codename for this new map that Firemonkey found is Asteria, and he followed up to the following information by G-Matrix Games stating, also I want to clarify that right now Asteria isn't confirmed to be a new map or anything, but it does match Epic Games naming scheme such as Athena, Apollo and Artemis for obviously all of the 3 different variants of the Fortnite island we've seen, Chapter 1, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. If we are transitioning out of this chapter into Chapter 4 instead of Chapter 3 Season 5 at the end of Season 4, of course it implies we're going to be seeing a huge live event in doing so. Well, believe it or not, this may be coming true, as G-Matrix Games also followed up with speculation Season 4 may have an event. The main seasonal playtest server has been updated to include a specific set of launch arguments for 22.40 being the last update of Chapter 3 Season 4. And to further back this up, he states, I've never seen this updated other than for a 0.00 or new season updates. Of course, right now we know Marvel's going to be integrated in some sense, with Spider-Gwen being in the Battle Pass, and Miles Morales even confirmed to be coming to the item shop at a later date with the introduction of her in this Battle Pass releasing. And with that said, considering nobody seems to be talking about MODOK anymore, that Donald Mustard teased ages ago in a podcast to be an upcoming boss, sensing a slice of reality that can be harnessed being the 0 points, I'm just saying maybe a big boss like MODOK visiting the Fortnite island trying to harness the power of the 0 point or consume it whole is what ends off this chapter, transitioning us onto a new map. Geno of course will have a lot to do with that, being a shape-shifting like character as we initially saw him like this in Collision at the end of that live event. Since then, data miners have managed to find him on the Fortnite skin surveys as it matches up to the comic book version or representation of Geno himself, which initially led players to believe that he and the Imagined were dying. For those that don't know, the Imagined and the Order, with him being the leader of the Imagined Order, are both his biologically kind of manufactured daughters, and in the final pages of issue 5 that's set to release on the 28th, I'll read all of that out for you guys right now. Geno initially states, if there was anything I could do for my daughter, I would have done it. I'm afraid the best I could do was slow it down for the both of us. Jones responds, what's happening to them? The Foundation replies, what happens to anyone who touches the uncontrolled 0 point? They're discorporating at the molecular level, being scattered throughout the Omniverse. Don't let your guard down though, Geno's still dangerous. Geno responds to that, you can't accept it, can you, that you've won? Well, in the narrow sense you've always defined it, you spoiled my plans, which, incidentally, were to protect and perfect every reality in the Omniverse, but there is no point arguing who the hero is now. You always believed my methods were abhorrent, that you knew a better way. Congratulations, you now get to prove it. I genuinely hope you were right, because if not, if you fail, it means the end of everything. With this initially making us believe that the molecules of Geno and the Imagined were breaking down spread throughout the Omniverse, that meant that they were dead or out of the storyline, don't worry, as at the end you can see Geno basically teleporting through realities, and at the end of all of that commotion it states, not the end anyways. For Geno, such a powerful character, of course this was kind of obvious, but this proves it. Last but not least for today's video, what's upcoming in Season 4, as you can see Hypex stated right here, the rocket launcher seen in the recent blog post uses an updated updated version of the guided missiles projectile, which might be a teaser for the item's return after 4 years as we obviously transition into the 4th season of a chapter, and we know that many things or throwback items will be coming back for Chapter 3 Season 4. For those that don't know the initial image or post he's referring to where he got this image or images from, it's from Fortnite Competitive, basically stating about the fact that Chapter 3 Season 4 is right around the corner with huge shift in competitive offerings for the entire season. Make sure you slap a like in today's video if you're excited for Season 4 and subscribe to the channel right now with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any leaks pouring out instantaneously, as they'll have them up on the channel. Speaking of other videos or where you go to next now, make sure to interact with anything on screen, I don't mind. However, most importantly, hopefully I can catch you, yes you, in that very next video I do post on the channel.